I've decided to break new ground with a completely original idea that has never ever been done before. This is the first time it's ever happened. On this show, we're going to talk about Dabbleverse drama. That's right. I've looked at all the other stuff that's been going on the last few days, and I thought, God damn it, I'm going to start talking about it, and it's going to happen today, and we're going to break new ground. We're going to start off with one of my legendary co-hosts. She's here. What's up, Lemmi?
Hello, it's me, Lemmi, with the ears.
Wanna fuck? Let's fuck!
So, Lemmi, of course, is judging me on the griftmas, and what Lemmi really wants everybody to do, which would be nice for her, is gift memberships. I think that would be nice, wouldn't you think, Lemmi?
I think that would be aces.
You can't say that in 2025. No. So someone that's going to take inspiration from my original idea of talking about all types of original Dabbleverse reviews and all types of stuff. It's the one and only Quadfather. Quad, how are you doing today, my love?
Wonderful. Merry Christmas. Let's talk about all the ho-ho-hos in the Dabbleverse, eh, baby?
I like what you did there because you're talking about Christmas and the stupid cunts that are female in the thing. I get it. No, it's good.
Yeah, you need more tenants in your cunt.
Exactly. And speaking of cunts, you don't get any bigger than English people. And this guy is very, very English. He is the perfect person to send a whole bunch of red boys while he's live on the air. The beautiful and talented Ekul Pineapple. Ekul, how are you doing today, bloke?
Evening, Husey. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I was looking forward to watching BYB later, but I guess I don't have to anymore. So we'll just do this stream instead.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. BYB won't be around for much longer, especially because of the first thing I'm going to talk to you about. Kate Meaney has been striking channels. Know what I'm fucking saying?
Yeah.
Ekul?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I understand
Okay.
fully what you're saying. She's
Yeah, well, you should have said that the first time, and I had to repeat myself. This is why Steel Toe was right to pre-record. In fact, a little preview for those who didn't believe me. This was just a few hours ago. That's right. The return of the toe. I went toe-to-toe with the toe today, and it was a totally toe-tastic time. What do you think of that, Lemmi?
Pretty great. Is that your Wu-Tang hoodie?
It was.
Nice.
Because
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, but you didn't have to swear. Don't forget to hit the like button, as we can see coming out of Ekul's face there. So, Kate Meaney, I suppose Quad, we could start with you on this one because you'll not be covering.
She did a lot of cocaine and
finishing the question.
Oh.
And then, so what's happening is she's been striking channels. Allegedly, she did 5 of them yesterday. And I don't know if she's 100% in the wrong. Did you get struck, Quad?
Not yet. I'm waiting for my turn, though. Maybe she's going like list of people, with popular channels. So she's making her way down the list to Quadfather and BYB. But we're awaiting our strike. Her name is in a couple of titles. So therefore, I assume she didn't like getting cussed out by Lemmi and admitting on stream that she did a bunch of drugs and was drunk.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's what is it exactly that she's coming over? Like, who's this guy here? Pizilla says no one's covered her in a year. What would she strike? Yeah, but at the same time, that stuff.
Yeah, I think the problem is maybe her name pops up in like Google. If you search her name, maybe her name is still popping up on YouTube in Google searches, and she doesn't like it, and her mommy don't like it either. Really, probably trying to find a job, etc.
Yeah, I think that the thing is that because she also looks like Ozzy Osbourne, and it's probably set a lot of people off when they see her images online. And then, as you say, But then, if it is affecting her getting a job, Quad, and stuff like that, do you not think that maybe she's kind of right to, well, maybe not strike, but ask for shit to be removed?
No.
Why?
No, she put it out there. She put herself out there. She said all that stuff. She own it, bitch. I mean, sorry, Merry Christmas. I mean,
But I don't, what do you think, Ekul? You must be absolutely fucking shitting yourself, you piece of shit, pussy.
No. You said they're only striking popular channels, so I'm absolutely safe. Yeah, I think the internet's forever, right? That's the number one rule I learned growing up. The internet's forever. Don't put anything out there that you're not ashamed of, like being a pineapple and saying packy. So
yeah, but I just want to point out that the grift towards Hackmania begins today. All donations will go towards my journey. I was just speaking to what's her name, Annie, earlier on, and here's a massive $2, which will be $170, which I think is $6 American. Duke of Just Do It, Ray DeVito stinks. I agree. He is a little cunt. Wait a minute, we just got another one from probably the funniest guy in the world. I'm already laughing. I haven't even read this. From Mr. Panhandler, thanks for the 5. Hello, Lemmi. Hi, Quad. You look lovely. Lemmi. Yup, that covers it. There you go.
still sent Husey $5 per annum. You meanie.
are we
Meanie
supposed to make
Genie.
comments? Like,
Yeah.
go ball wash MLC some more.
Oh, wow. Is this a new feud going on here?
Fucking got him.
Yeah. Yeah, recover from that one, Pan. I don't think so.
Out of interest, Husey, can't you kind of pay companies to kind of like scrub your internet, like your presence on the internet? Like, is that a thing? I swear I've heard that some rich people do it.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. I just
Okay, fair enough.
she never really came across as excuse my French, the smartest egg. Like she made out with Stuttering John for clout with Shuley. She fucking what was it good? I don't mean to be vulgar. Fingered at a wedding by Anthony Mead, who we'll be talking about later on. But she banged that guy Alex Stein. Like her cunt's seen more action than Bruce Willis in his straight to DVD era. Get it, Lemmy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Needs to scrub something a lot more than just her Google search history, huh?
I don't get it. But what do you think, though, Lemmy? Do you think that Kate is in the right or wrong to want to get all this shit cleared up?
Kate Meaney, is it? I've never heard such a name. But whatever her issue is, I hope it gets fixed, girl. No, the internet is forever. You can't go around spouting off a bunch of shit. You can't be like, I like getting fucked in my ass and doing cocaine, and yeah, you can't. Don't clip it.
Yeah,
Clip
I
it.
just got my localized recordings. Lemmy, gotcha. And also
This is why I don't
noted.
talk on podcasts.
Yeah, can't wait for 2026. There we go. I think we should stop this episode, and I'm going to enjoy my editing. But what'd you say anyway? Let me your mic cut out there.
Oh no.
Oh.
You can't just be a drunk bonehead on the internet where everybody's recording bullshit and think that you're going to be the only person to get your shit down. Sorry, Kate. Unless you do what Ekul says and pay somebody a bunch of fucking money to scrub your history.
Which is ironic because I heard a lot of people paid her a bunch of money to have her scrub their ball bags with a mouth. So, allegedly. But now I'm going to say that with Kate, it's like this is only probably going to make people double down. Like Rocco's had copyright strikes done to him before by Stuttering John, and I don't know if you've noticed, people make fun of Stuttering John still. Have you anybody else noticed that? Quad?
Yeah, did you see DJ Dabbles has been copyright striking his music? being played over there at the SJ podcast?
I think the lesson to be learned here is stop clipping everybody, or stop watching clips and stop watching other people's content, because technically, and I'm not going to do it, but I could shut Doom's channel down right now because I have 3 or 4 fucking, what do you call them, ID claims from stuff that I've done that Doom is clipped. So if I wanted to, I could just hit 3 copyright takedown notices and the channel's gone. I won't do
Is
it.
it Brett?
No, yeah.
Wow.
If you
Husey threatening Doom. Wow.
Have you ever
That's
heard
a
of
headline
Burn?
right there.
Yeah,
Clip
the
that.
Turn, the curse. You're asking for it, dude.
Wow.
You're asking
Husey.
for
Wow.
fucking more trouble than you can handle, dude.
I want to see your dirty snatch and your asshole at the same time. That's what I want.
So that's not what I said. I said I could do it, and that's the problem with clipping. And I think because everybody's watching everybody's fucking stuff that they could shut down. I'm telling you right now, though, Quad, if BYB ever watches anything I do, you're fucking done.
They won't. They won't. Don't worry.
I've been
Done.
watching a lot of Scarlet Hampton content lately.
You need to go from a wheelchair to a Segway, because that is a very good segue to the next thing that I'm talking about, Derek. And it also goes into the poll that I have. I put up a poll saying, do people actually care
when I was
about
watching
Scarlet Hampton's
content?
Why don't you calm down for 2 seconds and I'll fucking read this? Then you speak, cunt. Have you ever hosted a show 7 times a week?
Yeah, where I talk. 4 days a week where I talk over everyone the whole show. Enjoy.
Yeah, well, I would be jealous if I was you too. So the poll is: does people actually care about Scarlet Hampton's well-being? Because you see all these people online are going, Anthony Mead's fucking Chris Benoit, or he's doing all this fucking shit. This is terrible. And it's like, does anybody actually give a shit? And then the options are given a yes.
Deserve it. Is the real
Jesus Christ! I wish you hit your throat when you fell out of that fucking tree. Fucking hell! What a cunt bag, arsehole, wanker, fucking piece of shit. What a dickhead. Yes, no. Who cares? Let me give memberships, and here's a few back-to-back Red Boys. Derek.
Do you need that pencil to make a point? Like, what's the is this a new gimmick you're trying out? Like, hey, look at me, I picked up a pencil.
No, I like to play with my dick during the thing, if you must know. And speaking of which, we've just been joined by the man, the guy with the largest penis I've ever smelt, Christian Bladt.
Well, Husey, I was worried that I was running a little late, and I'm like, I'm going to miss so much of the show, and I missed half of one topic that you guys were able to fill. And, it's important to talk about getting these channels struck because you regret past content. Because I once jumped on one of your streams and told the Aussie guy that he was a fat cunt. And I regret that. I don't regret any other time that I ever popped in and called someone a useless cunt. Any other time I did that, you can leave that. Those are all fine. But I regret calling the Aussie guy that, because I shouldn't make fun of his weight, just highlight the fact that he's a cunt.
Do you mean Dean Galloway or somebody else?
From Queensland, Australia, or is that not where he's from?
Oh, damn it!
No, it's Perth. If you put it into Facebook, it's the third Dean Galloway.
Stop saying that.
And if you click on that profile, you can see photographs of his wife and his children.
No, we shouldn't
possibly
do that.
Find out where he works. Dean Galloway, Facebook, Perth, Australia, the third name down.
None of us should do that. And that's why Ekul is just a pineapple, so you can't dox him.
Yes, exactly.
Look, he's got a point there, Luke. But I think that I didn't say Derek.
Well,
anyway. But the thing is, I do think that we shouldn't dox Dean, but we should hit the like button, okay? Which is with this lovely thing here. But we'll start with you, Christian, on this one. So Scarlet Hampton, very awkward uncomfortable video going around during the week where she was completely wasted arguing with Anthony Mead, who I don't even think he took his hat off during sex, I gotta be honest with you. But I'd still like to see the footage. They're in a relationship and they're having sex with each other, okay? These people are fucking nuts. And during the appearance on MLC, they were arguing a lot with Mersh. It seemed like Anthony Mead slapped her away or pushed her away or whatever it was. Then she went off the live stream herself naked while they had an argument, and it seemed as if he then attacked her again, allegedly, or at least that's what it appeared to be. Then a few days later, she appeared on Gino's show, which is called In Hot Water.
Yeah.
With what appeared to be a bump on her eye, as if she didn't know how to prepare steak properly. I'm just saying. But Kristen, do you think that people actually give a shit about what she's doing, or do you just think that she's currently the new story of the week, and that even if she's getting slapped around, people are thinking, yeah, but did you hear what Steel Toe did?
And kids, that was how I met your mother. I think it's a tale as old as time. It's just the amount of romance and the way that you said it. But I mean, we shouldn't talk about Aaron ever again because he's good at basketball and has black friends because he's good at basketball.
This was earlier today, by the way, Christian.
I know. I
even says today, right there.
I told you I have a lot of things to say to the toe that I think would not upset him. I would like to have a reasonable conversation with Aaron. There's so many things I want to know about. But that's neither here nor there. Are we doing a white power hour on this show as well, or am I confusing it with BYB?
We could do both.
No.
Lemmy's here. I mean,
but yeah, I think that's one of the crazier ones because that story it stops being fun when people actually get hurt. You know, the idea that Kevin Brennan might have shit himself, even though no one really believed it. That's fun. I like those kind of threads, you know, and honestly, even Aaron going to jail for 8 days is kind of a fun story, you know, but actual violence against women and also violence against people, I think, is something that we should stand against, Husey.
Yeah, but see, the thing, and not that I'm saying it's okay if she is being abused, but there's literally photographs of her online getting hit with such a massive cum shot that the cum is actually splashing across her face. Like, all due respect, each to their own. That's not exactly something that I think you could then say, listen, I know work was probably rough for you today, but are we going to the movies to see The Running Man? P.S. You still come up your nose.
The Running Man's phenomenal. Everyone should go check it out this weekend. You know, as you were describing those pictures, you might have noticed that the leaves atop Ekul's head started standing up just a little bit more firmly.
Exactly. I hit the like button. But Lemmi, talk to me about when you seen the Scarlet thing. What was your opinion on it and the people's reaction to it since?
I felt bad at first being like an emotional female or whatever and a human being just reacting to the urgency of her voice at the end of that video. It kind of, I feel like, freaked us all out. But in true Dabbleverse fashion, we kind of tried to gravitate towards the funny part of the domestic violence, I guess, because it's so uncomfortable to deal with the real shit. But I did feel very bad for her at first. And then I saw a clip of her saying that she was getting really horny listening to everybody talk about her getting beaten by Matt. So I was like, you know what? I don't think I feel so bad anymore, really. I'm just going to leave this one alone.
She seems like an unbearable person to be around. And I don't give a fuck if she works in porn or if she works at an orphanage. It's like, shut your fucking mouth once. Try once. Like, she fucking will ask the question, then continue to speak as you're answering. Like that's going to make people snap. And Anthony Mead, I'm not saying that I know him at all. Like, I've known of him for years, but out of all the shit you hear spoken about people behind the scenes, I've never ever heard one story about him being like a woman beater or abusive or anything like that. He's just like an Adam Sandler looking guy that won't take his fucking hat off. What do you think of that, though, Quad? You're kind of a snowflake against women getting cracked.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I'm against women getting beaten, but I felt way better after I watched a video of her getting slapped in the face with a dick, and then I didn't feel as bad about seeing the abuse against her by Matt. So I don't know, man. He's kind of a wild dude. I don't know how I feel about it exactly still. Like Lemmi said, I still have like mixed feelings about the whole thing. I don't know, like if he did just kind of push her off of the chair, is that like really abuse? And then throwing water on a person, I don't know if that's like technically really abuse, or if he just shot loads on her and she was confused about what the liquid was. Yeah, it's all very sordid, but yeah, I stand with women if they're getting beaten, really beaten, actually beaten. They're just crazy fucking ex porn stars or current porn stars getting pushed off a chair. Yeah, that's hard to be like really caring about it that much. So that's where I stand. I don't know.
I hope Doom clips that. That's the gayest thing I've ever heard Quad say. That he respect. No, of course. And look, I don't want to speak for Husey, but I feel like most of us at some point we've all dated women who like things a little rough. The problem is when you date somebody else who's not into that, you have to realize that it's like, oh wait, not everybody likes to be thrown down the stairs. I don't know how Ekul feels about it, but I also wanted to ask Lemmi, something that Quad just said was, sort of getting jizzed on and not knowing what the substance is. It's kind of, I would assume it's a very distinct substance. You don't actually confuse it for another liquid, right?
No, it's not, especially if it's ice water and jizz. You know what I mean? It's like egg whites. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad that I think we learned a lot already so far. Thank you.
So far, Michaela has come up with the name of the episode, Stand with Women. So thank you, Michaela. Let's share some gear in Vegas. But Ekul, what's your take on all this stuff, person from England?
Yes, of course. It's just the flavour of the month, really, week, really, in the Doubleverse. Yes, the domestic violence. I think it's insane, though. Didn't we go from threats of boxing to then doxing to PDF accusations to now domestic violence? I don't know if it's actually scaling up or scaling down. But yeah, I'm not really surprised by anything. But I don't think we're going to see her like in 2-3 weeks' time. Like we won't care about her again at that point. Right?
It's almost like a race to see who's going to not be around anymore between Scarlet and what's that fucking ginger guy called again?
Karmic.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Wanna fuck? Let's fuck!
Well, I mean, his music kind of speaks for himself. So you're saying he might stop streaming, but it's just because he's going to express himself through his music?
Well, I'd like him. Yeah, I wish he would do it like Kurt Cobain does. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Michaela. Thanks for being a fucking member. That's exactly how Michaela speaks, by the way. That's a notoriously good thing. But what do you think, though, Lemmi, about all these people that are doing these Scarlet episodes? I mean, covering the Scarlet thing online, talking about Anthony Mead needs to be stopped, that he's a monster. Like, do you not think that these people are really like just say she's getting punched right now, and the way she talks, she probably deserves it. But the way they're doing shows saying, oh, it's terrible and you gotta hit the like button, and it's the only way we can save her is if everyone subscribes and shares and leaves a comment and maybe donates a couple of Red Boys. Only then can we save Scarlet's face from being pulverized by this white man, Anthony Mead. Lemmi.
It's an interesting happening that happened in our verse, and those who report on it or post about it generate conversation and views and clicks and engagement. I did it. I got a lot of fucking clicks on a post that I made about that specific thing. So, and I don't regret it. If that's the only good thing in my life that came from this, cool beans. I'm very satisfied.
So you only care about is if your numbers are higher than the bruises on Scarlett's face?
I'm saying it's a nice perk. I'm not saying I care more, but I feel like I don't want to say she deserved it because that's fucked up, but like I'm pretty sure they're both like doing drugs and drinking a lot. I just don't. I think they maybe just shouldn't be together. They just might be two really toxic fucking people that probably shouldn't be together.
You know what I do think that was really weird about that whole night? That if you watch, she changed clothes 3 times, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And she like, I'm gonna take a random guess. This is just me thinking. She's the victim of childhood SA, and it may have had an effect on her in the long run, but there's no way she's going to last. And let me tell you something. I think Anthony really should sort of wake up and break up with her beforehand, because, like, no offense, if you can literally find footage of your girlfriend that you're on a date with today getting shot cum in the face yesterday,
You should marry her. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you should knock her up.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think she's probably had more abortions than I've had arrests for possession, and I'm 40. So I don't know. I think that she's had more metal up her cunt than a groupie backstage at a Metallica show. That's one of my jokes.
That's the other thing too. I noticed, like during the MLC appearances, she was crawling all over him like a freaking monkey. You know what I mean? Like he was a tree. She seems to be very physical. She's all over his lap. Like I don't know, man. They seem highly physical all the time, and I think it's mostly her doing it. So I don't know. Back to the throwing water and pushing someone.
Quad, you know we can't call them monkeys anymore, right?
Listen, if that's the best we can get a Quad to say, then that's what we're going to let him say. I mean, my God, don't get him started. But the thing is, like, them being so physical, it's like, that's okay. It's like when you first go to the gym and you're like, I'm going to fucking do this exercise every day forever for the rest of my life. And then by the end of the week, you're like, I broke my fucking wrist. Like, what am I going to do now? I've just got this girl who people could, like, me and Pat Dixon, I accidentally screenshotted him a photograph. I can't believe I did this, and I sent it to him, where she had a dick in her mouth that was so fucking massive and thick and black that it looked like she was swallowing Godzilla's tail. Like, it was not a good look, and I'm sure she's got a lovely personality, but that would be very difficult. That if you go, Mom, I want you to meet my fiance. Only thing you got to do is never use Google again for the rest of your life, please, because this one is an actor and way, way, way off Broadway. Or am I being too conservative, Ekul?
Yeah, potentially, mate. With regards to people reviewing them, I think now you can't help but be a tiny bit disingenuous. Yeah, like most of the people on this panel have already said, they've pretty much kind of gone, it's kind of her fault. But I won't outright say it, but it kind of seems like it's her fault. These two are supposed to be in like their honeymoon period, aren't they? Haven't they only been going out for like a month or two?
Yeah, but that's the thing. But this also happened with Kate Meaney. She used to date Anthony Mead. Quad, got all the deets on that one. Quad?
She dated him for about 15 minutes. Yep. That was
right.
a very romantic period of their lives.
Yeah, right up her fart box.
I think we should also kind of like take into consideration he knew exactly who he was going out with, by the way. You're kind of like, oh, you want to take her back to your mum. He knows exactly what she is. He's decided to go out with her. So, yeah, responsibility lies on him as well to maybe not push her over, not throw water at her, and at least not put it on live stream. Jesus.
True, but it's going to be weird when they go to the bachelor party and everybody goes back to the hotel at the end of the night and they've got porno up on the screen and they're all doing blow and they realize, no, fuck, that's actually a fiance. Let's turn over the channel. We got a hot black chick instead. Right, Quad?
She does have an IMDb, though. I don't know.
Thank God you said no.
You leave the blacks out of this.
I'm sorry, Quad. I know it's offensive to you to hear jokes like that. I can change. And starting tomorrow, Quad, it's a new me. What do you say?
Yeah, anything but this version of you would be great.
Free the Florida 2.
There you go. Next one I want to talk about is one of Quad's new friends, JMO.
Or as we call him, J-Mo. Ayo.
Or based on his beard dye, he needs to change his name to Chomo. He over the last couple of weeks and days, he went on with seemingly a 48-hour rampage against Ava, whatever her surname is, and Ava Reiser and Ashley Cummins, and it was really like a weirdly intense argument, like to post somebody's dead mum and to insult her, and then to show a transitioned lady's previous her early her MySpace photograph, shall we say?
The prequel is what I think you're looking for. The prequel to the
her red dragon. I haven't seen that one, so no spoilers. I have seen it. Lemmi, what's the problem?
You haven't seen Red Dragon?
No.
What?
It's really good. It's really good.
It's so much better than Manhunter, which I know is something you wouldn't watch because you thought it was about something different.
No, I knew what it was about. I watched it. Hit the like button. But the thing is, so JMO went really hard on that stuff. And then I know we probably don't want to talk about it all over again, but Lemmi went through a bit of a drama a couple of weeks. Really? Probably still going through it. But JMO seemed to really get into that one as well. And it's weirdly intense. Like, what do you give a fuck for? Stay the fuck out of it. But Quad, from your perspective, Pretty Eyes, and considering that you record so much with him, what do you think about what JMO has been up to lately, Kant?
Yeah, I mean, that was all a little over the top. And I mean, he did the next day pretty much say, like, yeah, I may have overreacted and everybody reached out to me. But it seems like a lot of people have already taken a stance that it's too late, that that was too far. And a lot of people pretty much have turned their backs on him. A lot of the people that brought him to the dance, like the Little Mirror characters and Dr. Chow and Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. Yeah, he may have stepped over the line to the point where people are disavowing him. So I don't know, man. I'll stick with him. We're still good, but yeah, I told him that's too far, man. That's too far. Posted dead people's parents on fucking Twitter, dude. You can't be doing stuff like that. That's not a good look, and that's for him to decide. But yeah, he'll be on BYB tonight. It's not like you got the boot for that. So
the boot. Lemmi, what do you think about it? Because you were maybe not so much on the receiving end, but you were part of one of JMO's temporary pylons. What do you think of the thing that happened to Big Man?
I think we're forgetting that Melton monetized a whole wall of Joey C's dead kid.
Brilliant.
So
what?
Yeah.
I feel nothing. I'm sorry, Ashley, but I feel nothing for your dead mom. I feel nothing for her.
Well, what's worse is pictures of a dead mom or a picture of someone's alive mom. because that could be obviously neither one of them is right, but if you're going and showing living relatives and possibly mentioning where you can find them on Facebook, third one down,
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
that's a bit fucked up.
So I mean,
if anybody does that, you have to tell me, because I don't stand for that. Even in Perth. But the thing is that the whole thing of like, who the fuck gets that angry about stupid shit? Like, so what was it actually said that? What did she actually accuse JMO of doing? Quad, do you know?
Shit, you're putting me on the spot. I can't remember. No, I can't remember.
He was texting her apparently, and she insinuated that he was being flirty, and she wouldn't feel comfortable if she was married, her partner seeing those messages, and he's married, I believe, with kids. So she was kind of insinuating he's been a bit of a creep. And from what I can tell, I'm sure we'll find out later on BYB, but I think he disputes that, and I think that's not a genuine representation of that, apparently.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but I mean, would his wife really be watching? Like, what did she say that on? Was it on BYB?
Povo's Clown Town.
Right. So who watched that? Like there wasn't many that watched that. So probably only a few people seen it. To then go off on that type of a fucking rampage, I thought was a weird look. Like that's the type of guy who fucking comes into work the next day with a water pistol, as they say in uncensored times. But what did you think, Ekul?
Yeah, so I'd be curious to watch BYB, because I think Quad's right. People have kind of nailed it down to going, right, we all turn on JMO now. He's obviously done stuff that's, too far. I agree. But also it's useful to have context behind stuff, and content would also be helpful. So yeah, I think JMO would have his side that he'd like to explain. I'm sure Ashley's had hers as well. But everyone goes way too far with this shit, and you got to remember they're having people in the background fucking with them. Both of them, they're getting the little life form Mere Musk chows in the background going, Ashley, guess what happened? Dan going, oh, guess what happened, JMO, you should do this next. So yeah, unfortunately they're falling for it, I guess, and they're reacting to it. So
just wanted to announce that Deitois has now come up with the new name for the episode. Dead names, dead parents, dead on. Excellent work. Hit the like button, please, Deitois. And
how's your fundraising for Hackamania going, by the way, Husey?
Badly, not going.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think I can get the fucking bus to the airport. Never mind, go to Vegas and snort coke off. I'll tell you that later.
Yeah,
but fuck me.
For me, I wasn't that plugged. This is the most I'd ever heard of JMO this last week. I usually wait for somebody to have 400 followers on X before I pay attention to them. So this was a new figure for me.
Yeah, no, but
I just figure, Gino.
He just got 500 or 400 subscribers to his YouTube. So there you go.
Okay,
now it's worthy.
Now I'm going to start paying attention, Quad.
But that sort of stuff, it's like we were talking earlier about how Kate Meaney's going off on trying to flag YouTube and all that type of shit. That seems almost like to being a silly goose, shall we say? The JMO lady, and look at this. Thanks, AJ. Ari Jane, she became a member. What a lovely person she would be at Hackamania. So everyone should donate to that so that Ekul could get to meet Ari Jane. What do you think about that?
I'm married. It'd be nice to say hi to her, yes, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, married people go to Vegas too, though, Ekul.
No, they don't. I mean, yes, yeah, of course.
I've actually been to Vegas before with my, I might as well confirm it, ex-wife. This is us outside the casino here. Look at the milkers on that here. Am I right, guys?
Is that outside one of those chapels where Vegas? One of those Vegas chapels where Elvis marries you.
I don't want to get into it. It was a beautiful.
It was a painful time. That's my fault. Yeah. I'm sorry. Apologize.
Sexually painful. I was Totally wasted. So, of course, earlier on today, I recorded this episode with the brilliant Aaron Imholt of Steel Toe Morning Show. Not the. Are you ready to laugh, Quad? Not the Mistletoe Morning Show, eh? Christmas. What a great joke. So what happened with him recently, and I'm sure nobody heard, is that Aaron ended up in fucking jail for 8 days. And now he's out.
Rape kind?
What?
No. That's
Rape
prison.
jail?
No. He just went to jail. You're thinking of prison.
No,
Oh.
but he did get butt fucked. But it wasn't.
Yeah, but that's romantic, Hughes.
Yeah,
You know that.
It was consensual, you see.
Yeah.
So what it is he is now what would you say he's out on? Like he did 8 days, but he's also on like a probation.
He's on probation, yeah, because they were earlier they were talking on This Little Piggy. If he really wants to go back to jail, all he has to do is get on a stream and say Kayla Ricada's name, and then he will immediately go back to jail. Because I don't know if you know this, and I hope you asked him. He had a great time in jail. I think jail sounded more fun than Hackamania 1. Hackamania 2 was definitely better than his week in jail, but Hackamania 1 had Ray DeVito.
Well, what word going around is that a horrible prison would be more fun than the content house. And I'm not going to say who told me that, but or should I say
Rich
content
Voss.
Hotel. But I can't say who told me, but do subscribe to Once Over with Keely on YouTube. And but hit the like button here, Not my fault that Kaylee told me that stuff in private. Didn't dox her or anything. Didn't mention that her real name actually is Kaylee and not Lucy Tightbox. She doesn't live in Perth, Australia. I don't know how far it takes to go on Facebook to find Kaylee's account, okay?
It's actually not that far, yeah, because I'm Facebook friends with Kaylee. Just a bit of a flex for you. Yeah.
We got to find this profile and go through all her private photographs. What do you say, guys? Should we do it?
Let's save that for the 12th day of Christmas.
Why?
Because it's festive. I don't know.
Are you saying that because she's Jewish?
Yes.
Jesus, Christian. You people are fucking crazy. But yeah, so he could go back to jail.
Any day, anytime he wants.
Yeah, like if he fucks up. He and then you get people who are trolling him constantly, fucking with his money, fucking with his show, all this kind of stuff. But my whole thing is like, do you know, for me personally, and I want to start with the Lemmi on this one, that people should maybe back off Aaron a little bit, because like if he does go to jail, that means that there's how many kids they got? 2 or 3 kids that will be without a dad for all that time. I think that like basically the war of the Dabbleverse with Aaron has been won. He went to jail. Now it's time to back off and let him.
Well, he does still have hearings pending against Melton and Nick Ricada, so it's not over yet. There's those HROs are still pending, and so he's got to get back into a courtroom, and he had a victory. Personally, I thought Carl and Moody did a tremendous interview, and I was very interested in everything Mikey had to say. So you're not going to hear me say anything bad about it, but it was perceived differently, and it was a victory for the toe. But he's got more victories ahead of him. To get to make it so Melton can't talk about him. I think that's probably at the top of his Christmas list.
Oh, so he's suing them?
I believe so. You tell me if I'm wrong, but that's and those hearings have gotten kicked down the road a few times. And the last one, Melton signed on at 6 a.m. West Coast time, and they said, "Hey, we're not going to be able to do it. Okay, we're not going to be able to do it today. Okay." And he's like, "All right, fine." So that's all I know.
Kim Nicholson says probation won't be a victory. Well, it is once you get past it. That's what Lemmi told me. I wouldn't know anything about it personally. And he should just try Grindr instead.
Ari Jane's making some sense.
Yeah, that's right, Ari Jane, and beware of Shmuel Buckman. But Lemmi, what do you think with Aaron? Do you think maybe it's time to back off and just let him live his life, or do you think that it should keep going there, you animal?
I feel like Aaron does enough embarrassing, enough funny to laugh at stuff to cover, other than his like trying to destroy his actual life. I don't go in for that kind of stuff. So,
all right, name 10 things that are easy to make fun of Aaron for. I can't think of any, Kaylee. I'm sorry, Lemmi. All you girls look the same.
Jesus.
That's fair. But yeah, I think I don't go in for like trying to destroy a motherfucker's life, you know?
No, there's nothing about him that's funnier than him trying to hit the goal every day. That's still the best part of his life.
What do you think, Lemmi, if people started sending Aaron soup cans?
I would think it would be hilarious. I really would think it was very funny.
Yeah, I think he'd probably take it better than
probably.
I had to laugh. I seen somebody was had been sniping the stream I did the other day, and he was talking about how this guy is a loser, calling us idiots and stuff. And it's like you're renting a shed, and you're talking down to us. Like, what the fuck are you talking? My house.
Who are you
warm.
talking about, Hughesy?
It was off Red Dragon. I didn't get watching it. But you know, but what do you think, Quad? You're born in hell. You live off hate. You get high off anger. Do you think that with the Aaron stuff, it might be time to back off before it backfires?
I mean, for who? Backfires on who? Us, because we won't have content? That's kind of nonsense, because the guy's absolutely a bore already. I think everyone's already kind of sick of him. The only people that really seem to be like stuck on Aaron are this little piggy. Even Melton's really not been covering him on his solo show. Like, I think people are bored of him.
That's a great point, Quad. Before this week, Melton hadn't talked about him in at least a month. On NLO, obviously on this little piggy, but
I think the tow train is coming to an end, coming into the last stop. I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but until something major happens again, like him going, like you said, violating his probation or something along those lines, it is become dull.
But
Hey, Tom.
Yeah. Well, what's that second name there, Christian? Can you read that?
Not quite sure what's going on there, but that's looks like someone packs boners. I guess is what's happening there.
That's the Irish pronunciation of Patrick. So whenever I drop into BYB, I'm actually talking about how much I really don't like Patricks. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of dirty fucking Patrick bastards. Especially the English ones. Oh, anyway, we're getting off topic. But the thing is, you say they're Quad that it's coming to the end of the steel tooth thing, but what does that specifically mean? Like yeah, it's they're running out of stuff to cover about them.
Yeah, well, even like Tukey has stopped doing TLP until Hackamania because he's like, man, this is fucking boring, and it's. Yeah,
he was barely on there anyway. The crazy thing about Rocco is he has a job and he doesn't have time for as much of this stuff during the day as the rest of us. But I know what you're saying. He did swear off this little piggy until Hackamania 3. Back to the hack. Get your early bird tickets now.
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day, Christian. It's going to be great to spend $250 to miss the Rolling Stones show at the Sphere so that we can go meet Obnoxious John instead.
I mean, which one are you going to remember on your deathbed? Seeing the Rolling Stones or getting to talk to Obnoxious John?
True. I heard that Mick and Keith are going to be doing free meet and greets in the car park, and I'm like, really? Go fuck yourself, you nerds. I want to meet Cardiff Electric. That would be fun to hear him talk about Stuttering John.
Well, if you want to have a really fun time, start off by talking to Cardiff Electric about your favorite Motley Crue album.
We don't acknowledge them on this show, Christian. They stink, and so does Cardiff. But yeah, I just think that for me personally, with this toe stuff, I think it's time. Like Ekul, you don't cover steel toe at all, do you?
Nope. Steel Toe's not my cup of tea, but he's very much
cup of fucking tea.
He's very much he was very much the Stuttering John, yeah. With they kind of feed each other. TSN and Stuttering John feed each other with the content that they create for each other, and that's the kind of same, I guess, at a point with Melton, with PASP, with Aussie Guy and what have you, where it just kind of keeps feeding itself. And I'm with Quad. I think it's come to its end. I don't think there's much more that's going to be interesting. So I'm more than happy for him to fade away into obscurity or to do something crazy. Either way is good for me.
Yeah, and that is the thing, because we've seen how Aaron's numbers have massively dropped, like considerably. It's getting to the point where he's not going to be able to do the Steel Toe show as his income source anymore. He's going to have to try something else, which isn't a bad thing, because like you'll get people going, he quit his YouTube show to get a real job. He's a fucking failure. It's like, no, but that's what adults do. So I think that this whole shit, I do think that people have taken it too far, and Lemmi agrees with me. Lemmy's on my side, right, Lemmi?
I actually do agree with you, because if he quits and gets a real job, I would have watched a man give up his dream, and that fucking breaks a little piece of my heart, dude. I've watched Aaron for a very long time, and if anything else, he's very passionate about what the fuck he's doing. He wants to do it, you know? So if he quits and gets a real fucking job, it would break my fucking heart, man. He didn't he didn't get the star he was reaching for.
A quick follow-up to that, Lemmi. Is there anyone who you would like to see from the Dabbleverse? You would like to see them give up on their dream, and it would feel good?
No.
Oh, you're a better person than me. That's great. Good for you.
What are you thinking, Christian?
Rob Saul. But
Hey,
yeah.
dumb cunt, shut the fuck up.
Not even Rob Saul. I quote him almost daily on my stream. He does an impression of me that I absolutely love.
But it's an impression of you licking peanut butter off a dog's penis.
I don't care. I don't
It's
care.
not an impression, Christian. That's just
What was that?
him. That's not an impression. That's just him.
I see. I get confused. I haven't seen him in a
How
while.
dramatic are you guys as well, giving up on their dream? I don't think Rob Soul's dream is to stream on YouTube like once a month.
I'm pretty sure
This is Aaron's dream.
This is Aaron. But if Aaron doesn't abandon his dream and he does get a radio job, I mean, I'll certainly probably keep more attention to him, because he'd be constrained by the format, you know? So I'd be very interested in seeing Aaron get back into radio.
I feel like there's way too many shitheads around here for Aaron to be able to keep a radio job.
It would be really hard. It's a great point.
And that's the whole I think that people's obsession with trolling him has gone way too far. And it's got to that whole thing now where it's like, what do you want him to do? Like, and even if he does go and Steel Toe ends tomorrow, then what are you going to do? Is your life going to get better? Or are you going to sit down and go, oh, like, I'll do my JMO, like, okay, who are we going after next? That's a hilarious impression. If only he spoke differently.
You just move on to Karmic. You move on to whoever else.
Well, that was sort of the thing that I was thinking, Ekul. I mean, I think that we can agree that John Melendez is a piece of shit, but I don't feel like Aaron Emholt is a piece of shit. You know?
Whoa,
I think John is a piece of shit. And
way too far.
Well, okay, it's a hot take.
Is our new piece of shit.
Who is Mersh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you came down on the Mersh side because the big fight after the Content Hotel was Mersh versus Carl. So I figured you'd just automatically become a Mersh guy.
No.
Okay.
No, I've never been a Mersh guy. My experience with him was fucking with him. So no, definitely not.
Well, his legs became a mush guy. But I want to thank everybody for coming on, and I can confirm, just get a DM there. The lovely Kiki will hopefully be on the next episode, which will be whenever that is. I like Kiki. Good egg, good times all round.
She does have great taste in men, I would say. So I think that's speaks volumes.
Don't Google it. Don't Google it. I know what you're thinking.
Google Kiana C. Thompson fingering herself.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What? Damn it.
It'll make you want to throw up in your mouth. It's disgusting. But I had to watch it a few times to come up with that conclusion, of course.
This is from Big W. Hey, H-Man, which is what I told him my name was the other day, and he got it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Big H.
Do you want to go to the talk of the town in Vegas? No.
You're going to be too busy because I believe there'll be a live taping of the Creep Off, so you won't have time to go to anything else.
Yeah, I actually, Kiana just sent me another follow-up. She says, I heard that Oasis is opening for the Rolling Stones at the Sphere, and tickets are $1 each, and you actually get backstage discount if, you're Irish. And I said to her, that's no big deal to me. I want to see them do Pint Double Pint live for 5 hours.
Actually, that sounds lovely.
Yeah. I have everybody's plugs done and all linked down below, but just for the sake of me wrapping this up, Quad, my love, why don't you tell us where we can find you at Pretty Eyes?
In Stevie Lou's wife's box.
That's not nice. Send me a link to that photograph, though. Lemmi, what plugs do you have for all the boys and girls? I'm so glad he's fucking gone. I hate him.
I love you, Quad. But I am also glad you're gone. You can find me on Twitter, Lemmi0.
Lemmi, you know, it'd be so funny. Quad's nightmare if he left and he was replaced by a black guy. I'm just saying that'd be funny. Go ahead, Lemmi.
It's hard too. Oh no! Oh,
if only any of us knew one, Husey, we could have sent the link. But
I know
Big
one.
Bladt.
I know one.
I'm related to one.
Oh,
whoa! I think you got to kick yourself off your own stream.
I got a black brother. I'll send you the photograph after.
I don't want to see it.
You're gonna need to grab your rosary and give me like 10 Heil Hitlers.
So that's another clip that I'm making from Lemmy's stream.
Terrible. I'm terrible. All right. Anyway, you can find me on Rumble and Twitch and Twitter. So,
and I know you've said this, you've explained this a long time. Explained this many times, Lemmi, that you don't use YouTube at the minute because you play music and stuff. But may there be a YouTube return of a different version of the show?
I'm gonna start doing a once a week show for members only, and that's probably about it. Like an actual show, but I usually just randomly pop up and fold my laundry with people in the chat.
Oh, I'm getting hard even thinking about that. I get this reference because I'm a big girl. I like The Weeknd, and this is part of his song, I Can't Feel My Face. I can't feel my legs when I'm with you, but I wipe it. We've got an AI Quad singing that one. Speaking of The Weeknd, Ekul, there's a giant boxing match tomorrow night. You're English, so that means you're probably going to be watching it down the pub, as they say. What plugs do you have, Ekul, and what's coming up for you, fake tough guy?
Yes, Fake Tough Guy will be on Clowntown at 1 a.m. Eastern, which is 6 in the morning for me, so that's fucked up. I will also be doing my show 3 o'clock Eastern, as always, in the PM, between 2 hacks this week. Lots of clips to watch. But more importantly, Sunday, 3 o'clock Eastern, I will have Tommy Jordan on my channel. And I've got a QR code here that you can scan if you can scan it whilst on your phone watching. So best of luck. But yeah, come give me a follow. You can watch Tommy Jordan. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
You know your show Between Two Hacks? Have you ever considered trying to do a stream that's between 2 hours?
No. I used to do that. I used to do 3 streams a week under 2 hours, and then I changed it to 1 stream a week for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm with
Twice
Ekul
a
on
day,
that. Yeah, there's no such thing as too much of a good thing. So yeah.
I love the way Tommy Jordan speaks. It's like he
Tommy
speaks really slowly and then speeds up the last 3 words. It sounds like, hey, everybody, it's Tommy Jordan. What's going on, everybody? We're going to have a good time. It's like, all right. What race is
That's
he?
Yogi Bear. That's not Tommy Jordan.
That's what?
Puerto Rican. That's Yogi Bear that he was doing. That wasn't the Tommy Jordan.
He talks like fucking Yogi Bear.
He has been known to steal picnic baskets. That's a fact.
Well, he is mixed. Christian, what plugs do you have and what's coming up for your 17th podcast?
I do have a number of podcasts. The one I've been doing the longest is the BladtCast, BLADTCAST. Husey pops on there regularly, and we're going to do a very broad, appealing, not niche episode very soon, talking about the Springsteen movie and our favorite Springsteen albums. I still can't believe yours is Western Stars. I do feel like I'm getting trolled a little bit, but I did enjoy that album. And of course, we have Who Are These Broadcasters? Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and it also has its own audio feed. It is me and the great Eric Zane laughing at jerks from around the world of broadcasting. So check those. Oh my God. And the show I make money from, 100 Songs That Define Heavy Metal. I just produced that. It's hosted by Brian Slagle, the CEO of Metal Blade Records. And he has all the famous friends, so I don't have to book anybody. So check that out wherever you get podcasts. And there will be no Oasis episodes because it's 100 songs that define heavy metal.
Yeah, it's probably not good enough for my Oasis. Just realized I'm wearing my Motorhead t-shirt as well. So there you go.
We have multiple Motorhead episodes.
Can I come on?
And it's not up to me.
Don't want to come on.
That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah. So that's us, everybody. We'll see. Christian, we've got to do another one of these round table ones. I've too many piled up to say, so I'll be in your dims, as they call it.
Well,
right
definitely does Paul Thomas Anderson stink, because I have a lot of feels about that. So
Jesus, this guy's fucking going off. So I was sort of say, thanks everybody watching. See you all on the Kiki episode, which may be Sunday or Monday. We'll see. And a big wave goodbye, everybody.
And if you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, baby, please don't go.